I don't know a single person who, in one way or the other, doesn't like Dr. Seuss books. And I get it. There's a lot of controversy surrounding the author himself. His real name was Theodore Seuss Geisel. People say that he was racist, and that's why some of his books are being pulled. People say he did terrible things to his wife. I personally am taking these sorts of things with a grain of salt. But regardless of any controversy surrounding him, I've always found his books to be incredible. In fact, I share a birthday with Dr. Seuss. He was born on March 2nd, 1904. I was born exactly 100 years after him. What I wanted to share with you today is a surprising detail about one of his books that you may actually have been missing ever since you've known it. The book is famous, at least semi-famous. It's called Green Eggs and Ham. The protagonist of the book is someone called I Am Sam, or more appropriately, Sam I Am. And he's bothering this weird dog person who's reading the newspaper on this bench somewhere in a city or a rural area, I'm not sure. And the whole point of the book is this Sam character continues to bother the guy about eating green eggs and ham. I don't know what species of chicken lays green eggs or what in the fresh fudge has stinking green meat. I was thinking some vegan platypus or something like that. I'm going to refrain from spoiling the ending of the book because I'm sure that a lot of you who probably never saw the book in your childhood probably would like to get an experience out of it fresh. And the detail I'd like to reveal about this book is completely spoiler free. So if you've ever seen the store version nowadays of Green Eggs and Ham, or even just looked Green Eggs and Ham up online and noticed the cover, you're going to see the guy I was talking about, the dog man, crouching over a plate of green eggs and ham, speculating what it is. And if you look at his mouth, you notice that there's this weird wrinkle that is far from where his mouth ends, where he does this little thing, and it's on the cover of virtually every book. As it turns out, I actually possess a copy of that book that has been in my family for some time that holds a detail that you probably would not see on the cover of the versions of the book you're seeing in the stores. And that detail is that the mouth and that wrinkle that's far away from his mouth are actually connected by this furry semi-line that goes across his face. I have the copy of the book right here. If you can see clearly, there's a line going across to the wrinkle on his face. And this may honestly be a unique copy of the book. It was made in 1988. Other people may own versions of it, I don't know. But as to why they would remove the wrinkle on his face, or the line connecting the wrinkle, I'm not sure which marketing editor looked at that and said, oh, that can't be there, that needs to go. We can't do things like that. That's just, it doesn't belong on the cover. So if you happen to own a copy of this book or something like that, leave a comment down in the comments below. If you don't, still be sure to like and subscribe, and I hope you've enjoyed this little talk about how I have something in common with Dr. Seuss in actually two ways.